Now, people always ask me on this channel why we don't talk about penny stocks too much anymore, and the reason for that one is because now when we look at relatively cheap stocks, we look at these ones which are of high quality, and this is a stock which I personally believe is of high quality going into the future. I think it really could have a real world effect on people's lives, and the company's name is Sens Holdings Inc. or Sens on the NYSE. So of course, over the past 5 days, Sens stock has rocketed in price by over 17%. It doesn't sound that big, guys, but of course, considering the gains that we have seen in the past year, we are looking at a huge increase from only January, where this stock was valued at a price of 43 cents, all the way up until now, where it's valued at over $4. So of course, that does represent about a 800+% increase in just the past month or so. So really big gain that we are seeing in price there. And the question for this one is, could it continue, and or is now the perfect time to buy? Well, guys, of course, I am not a financial advisor. I'm sure you already know that. And this video is for nothing but entertainment, but if you will enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we are trying to grow the channel as fast as possible, and each subscriber does help us on our mission. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching so far. Let's jump straight into the episode. So yeah, guys, Sensonics over the past 5 days has seen quite a lot of volatility, but overall we are still fortunately finishing off the week in the green. I definitely think going into tomorrow we are going to see this one hopefully remain in the green. I don't think it will be by too much. I mean, yes, we did see a bit of a sell-off towards the end of the day. I think this could be indicative of a flat morning. If it is relatively flat in the morning, that could be a fantastic entry point. And you know what, guys, if this one was to even sell off tomorrow, I would actually be pretty happy with this one, because like I said, we are up a significant amount, especially on Friday. We can see we increased by about 10%, so if we were to see this one sell off by a small amount, I would not be too concerned. It definitely could be a fantastic entry point. So I think this one definitely will have a very interesting week going ahead. I think overall the week is going to be green, and if the first few days, the Tuesday and the Wednesday are in the red, fantastic. It's definitely a great point to buy the dip, as the stock definitely could go up even further in the future. So a few important things to note: that the company's market cap is 1.55 billion, and looking at what the company does according to Sensonics.com, the company is a company which works and is founded to design and develop the commercialization of transformational glucose monitoring products, which are designed to help people with diabetes confidently live their life with ease. So to summarize that, guys, to paraphrase it, it makes people who have diabetes able to live their life in a much easier way, because they are able to monitor their glucose in a much easier way. This is one of these cases, guys, where unfortunately in the real world a lot of people do have diabetes, and a company like this with such an innovative product coming to the market could really have an effect on the share price going forwards. I think that is one of the reasons why this stock could be a perfect buy. I think going into the next week, we are definitely going to see a bit more growth, which would be fantastic. I think if you are willing to hold this one for the next 5 to 10 years, it could see some fantastic returns on investment, as this company's fundamentals are really there. Looking at what the company does, it is focused on helping people, which is fantastic. I think a product like this is what a lot of people do need. I think this is going to have an effect on the share price going forwards. So overall, guys, we are up significantly on the past few months. In this instance, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, because the share itself, or at least the company itself, is fantastic. What they do is amazing. And yes, this one has rocketed so much, it's amazing. Guys, just imagine if you'd have bought this one at 39 cents or 41 cents, how rich you would be right now. But overall, I think now is not the worst time to buy this one. I think coming up on the current price, we do have more room to grow. I think it could hit $10 potentially, but right now I definitely think it is more risky for the short term. So if you are willing to buy this one now, hold it for the next week or two. I'm not 100% certain that we could be seeing growth of 100 to 300% again in the next 30 or 60 days. Is that a bad thing? No. If you are willing to hold this one long term, it still could pay off, as the fundamentals are there. But I think with these stocks, a lot of people do get in for the fear of missing out factor, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But what happens is, once it goes down, guys, we usually see a bit of a sell-off if this one does get overinflated. Right now, I think that Sense is not overinflated. I think for what the company does, it's at a fantastic price. I think going forwards, it should be stronger, hopefully even touching $8 by the end of year, maybe higher. But I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Of course, we could do a reaction on how this one moves tomorrow if this one gets enough views. Thank you so much for watching, though. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.